On June 11, 2025, a car company most people associate with phones and earbuds lapped the most brutal racetrack on the planet, faster than any production electric vehicle in history. Not Porsche, not Rimac, not Tesla. 7 minutes, 4 seconds, and 957 milliseconds. The previous record? That was held by Porsche, a company with 75 years of motorsport history. Xiaomi has been making cars for 1 year. So today, we need to talk about the Xiaomi SU7. Because whether you can buy one or not, this car is changing everything. If you've never heard of Xiaomi, let me set the scene quickly, because this backstory makes the car even more insane. Xiaomi was founded in 2010 by a man named Lei Jun. The goal was simple: build premium products and sell them at prices that would make the competition sweat. They called it premium quality at honest prices. Over the next decade, they didn't just make phones. They made laptops, earbuds, robot vacuums, smart TVs, electric scooters. Basically, if it plugs in or connects to the internet, Xiaomi probably makes it. They became one of the biggest tech companies in the world. Then, in 2021, Lei Jun stood on stage and announced something that shocked everyone. Xiaomi was going to make cars. He personally invested his entire reputation into it. He said on stage that it was the last major entrepreneurial project of his life. People laughed. A phone company making cars? Sure. Fast forward to March 2024. The Xiaomi SU7 launches. Within 27 minutes of the order page going live, 50,000 people had put down deposits. By the end of the first day, 88,898 orders. That is not a car launch. That is an iPhone drop. By the end of 2024, Xiaomi had shipped more EVs than Ford and GM combined in the electric vehicle segment. This is not a phone company dabbling in cars. This is a tech giant that decided to embarrass the automotive industry. So what exactly is the SU7? The Xiaomi SU7 is a 4-door electric fastback sedan. Think proper luxury sports car, not budget commuter. The design is genuinely stunning. It has a drag coefficient of just 0.195, meaning it cuts through air more cleanly than almost anything else you can buy. A Porsche Taycan sits at 0.22. Aerodynamics affect range, stability, and top speed, and Xiaomi took it seriously. Inside, it runs Xiaomi's Hyper OS, the same operating system in their phones and smart home devices. Your car becomes a connected node in your entire Xiaomi world. Your phone locks, your car locks. Your music follows you from your earbuds straight into the cabin. Seamless. The interior has heated and ventilated seats, a Porsche-style heated steering wheel, an Alcantara headliner, and a 25-speaker sound system. There are actual physical buttons for the climate control, which, if you've ever used a Tesla, you know is not a given. There are 4 versions of the SU7. The standard is the everyday model with a single motor and rear-wheel drive, starting around $30,000 in China. The Pro adds more range and features. The Max is the one most people are talking about. Dual motor, all-wheel drive, 673 horsepower, 0 to 60 in under 3 seconds, priced at around $42,000. And then there's the Ultra. Triple motor, 1,548 horsepower, the record breaker, around $73,000. We will get back to the Ultra. Now, if you follow tech YouTube, you know Marques Brownlee, MKBHD. He has driven basically every electric vehicle on the planet. Teslas, Rivians, Lucids, all of it. At the end of 2025, he got his hands on a Xiaomi SU7 Max for 2 full weeks, and his reaction became one of the most talked about car reviews in recent memory. His exact words? "This is a $42,000 car that feels like a $75,000 car." He called the software so good and said the interior looked like what Apple would have done if Apple made a car. Coming from a tech reviewer, that is the highest possible compliment. He described the air suspension in comfort mode as some of the best bump absorption he had ever experienced. Then you twist the drive mode dial into Sport Plus and everything changes. The suspension firms up, the seat bolsters hug you in corners, and a boost button transforms the car entirely. His conclusion? He looked straight at the camera and asked, "Are we cooked?" Meaning, if American car companies don't take this seriously, they may be in real trouble. And MKBHD was not alone. Ford's CEO, Jim Farley, shipped an SU7 from Shanghai to Chicago just so he could drive it. He said he had been driving it for 6 months and did not want to give it up. When the CEO of Ford is personally importing a Chinese EV, something is happening. Now let's talk about the green hell. The Nürburgring Nordschleife is a 12.9-mile racing circuit in Germany that has humbled every automaker on the planet. It has 154 corners, elevation changes of over 1,000 feet. Drivers call it the most dangerous and demanding circuit in the world. For manufacturers, a fast lap time here is the ultimate benchmark. For 7 straight years, European and American brands owned the records on this track. Then, in October 2024, Xiaomi showed up with an SU7 Ultra prototype. First attempt. Their very first time at the Nürburgring. 6 minutes, 46 seconds, 874 milliseconds. The fastest 4-door car ever recorded at the Nürburgring. Full stop. That was a prototype, so the record sat in its own category. But Xiaomi made a promise. They would come back with the production car. April 2025. Driver Vincent Radermecker gets into a standard, road-legal, production-spec Xiaomi SU7 Ultra, the exact car you can buy. 7 minutes, 4 seconds, 957 milliseconds. New lap record for production electric vehicles. The Porsche Taycan Turbo GT, which held the previous record at 7 minutes and 7 seconds, was beaten by over 2.5 seconds. The Rimac Nevera was knocked off its throne as well. During the lap, the SU7 Ultra hit a top speed of 347 kilometers per hour, 216 miles per hour, on the final straight. More than a Tesla Model S Plaid can even reach. And remember, this is a car that seats 4 adults. Has a back seat, has a trunk, has cup holders. Porsche had publicly called Chinese brands like Xiaomi low-price segment cars that lack real performance. That quote is going to age very badly. After the October prototype run, Xiaomi was invited to join the Nürburgring Industry Pool, the exclusive members-only program where the world's top automakers test and develop their vehicles. There is now officially a Xiaomi Curve at the Grand Prix circuit. A smartphone company has a corner named after it at the Nürburgring. Now I want to address something directly. Can you buy one? That depends entirely on where you live. In China, yes. The SU7 is available now and demand is extraordinary. In Europe, some markets are starting to see Chinese EVs arrive as trade conversations evolve. In the United States, as of right now, no. There is a 100% tariff on Chinese-made electric vehicles. That $42,000 SU7 Max would cost you $84,000 before it even reached port. The value proposition disappears instantly. There are also legitimate policy conversations happening around data security and software in connected vehicles from China. Those are real discussions worth taking seriously. But here is the bigger point, and this is what this entire video is really about. Whether you can buy a Xiaomi SU7 or not, its existence is changing the cars you can buy. The pressure that a $42,000 car putting up $75,000 numbers puts on BMW, Mercedes, Porsche, and Tesla, that pressure is real. It forces innovation. It forces better pricing. It forces the entire industry to raise its standard. Competition makes everything better for consumers. And right now, Xiaomi is forcing that competition at the highest level. One last thing, because this is what makes Xiaomi genuinely different from every other EV startup. Xiaomi doesn't just make the car, they make the phone that connects to it, the earbuds that pair with it, the smart home that talks to it, the operating system that runs all of it. When you get into an SU7, you are not just buying a car, you are buying into an ecosystem. Your Xiaomi phone automatically enables features in the car. Content from your tablet flows to the screen. Your smart home is controllable from the dashboard. This is the vision Apple had for CarPlay, but Xiaomi built it natively, top to bottom, hardware and software, all under one roof. They have also just announced a Nürburgring limited edition SU7 Ultra. 100 total will ever be made, only 10 in 2025, priced at around $114,000. They have partnered with Polyphony Digital, the studio behind Gran Turismo 7, and the SU7 Ultra is now officially in the game. Xiaomi is not playing at being a car company. They are building a car empire.